just checking to see how this is going off. Now, I've got a little bit of pointing to do underneath there. But first, time to get some firewood. Normally on a Sunday morning, me and Sam and her mum would head off out to a vide grenier. Yeah, there's none on at the moment, and the ones that are too far away, so yeah, it's a rare opportunity to have the Sundays at home really. Normally we're up early and we're out driving, and you know, we do enjoy it, you know, it's part of what we do. You know, we've both got antique shops where we sell online, so part of our job, which we love doing. So but yeah, it's just nice on these rare Sundays where we're at home together, light the fires, something nice to eat, yeah, and just ease our way into the Sunday. So you always pop the telly on, have a little sit down and a coffee, and just plan the rest of the day ahead. I do enjoy my Sundays. It kind of demarks the rest of the week. I know sometimes every day seems the same, so I do like the Sundays. Yeah, and the pace of life is just right here, you know, in rural France. Yeah, I don't like all that rushing around if I can help it. Although saying that, I'm always busy, but you know, there is a difference, I think. It is slowly thawing. At the moment I'm burning a mixture of the power wood. They're from our own trees out the back. They do need a little bit of air drying. They are seasoned, and we're mixing it in with oak. We use beech as well. They come in a longer length, but I normally cut them up so they dry out a bit easier, and you know, they're easier to handle. So they're kind of the in-betweeny bits. That's what we like to do. We've got a wood burner in the living room, and we've got a range in the kitchen. Wherever you are, folks, just stay safe. Yeah, straight away the cats are in the bags. This wood burner produces about 10 kilowatt, so it's perfectly adequate. What we need. Dry kindling is equally as important as your main firewood, because without it you won't get those nice big logs going, and that is important. We like to dry our wood out at least a day before we start burning it, so it's essential to keep on top of your wood store. It sticks to me like glue, this one. Okay, that's going nicely. I can smell something delicious cooking. Let's head into the kitchen, see what Sam's rustling up. It's amazing how you put something down, you coat, they're straight on it. What are you doing up there? Can you smell it as well? It's lovely, isn't it? It smells delicious. What are we cooking?
Well, I thought as we've had a lot of roast dinners on Christmas and the New Year, we've had a bit of a change today. So
yeah, we normally have a Sunday roast, don't we?
We do, normally every week. Maybe not so much in the summer when it's hot. We'll have something different, salads and barbecues and things, but during the winter and autumn we normally always have a roast. So today we're going to have shepherd's pie, but I'm still going to do some roast potatoes and roast parsnips and veg and everything.
Oh, all the trimmings. Lovely.
Yeah, just got to put some gravy in here, and then the potatoes on the top, bake it in the oven.
No complaints here. Now, generally speaking, we don't like the range cooker on a Sunday because there's so much heat generated from cooking. We just don't need it in here, but it's not to say within the next few days we won't, because it's forecast to get a lot colder. Ain't that a lovely thing? Okay, quick cup of tea and I'll see you back in the cottage. We'll get that pointing done on that step. Now back to the cottage. Well, that was a delicious dinner, and now it's back to work. Okay, let's check the temperature. Oh yes, it's still cold. Oh, that certainly woke me up. 1 minute I'm sitting next to a roaring fire, next minute I'm plunging my hands in ice. The show must go on. I really love that effect. In Sam's mum and dad's house, they've used the same. That's where I got the idea from. I thought, wow, that looks fantastic. I really don't mind that they look worn and uneven and, weathered. That's the look that I'm after. I don't want, well, I can't get them all level anyway because they're handmade and they're not dead flat, but that's exactly the look that I'm after. That's what you get with handmade materials. You get that authentic look. It looks like it's always been here. Well, it will do once I'm finished. So just under here on both slabs we've got some pointing to do. There's a little bit here and there, but nothing to worry about. Now this area alongside here will be covered by the stud wall that comes out. But if I decide that I'm not going to put a stud wall here, because I'm toying with the idea of maybe giving it another skim of lime, I'm not putting another sort of false wall in front of it. I'm not quite sure yet, but if I was to go that route, all I could simply do is just cut in some tomex down that side and there. I think that'd still be in keeping. Now, you haven't got to worry too much about getting it over the face because we can wire brush that back. It's more important that you strike the joint properly and clean it up afterwards. A little bit tricky for me because I'm kind of working back to front just so you can see the process. But we get there. I don't like working with gloves on, but I have to take them off every time I move the camera. So just work it well into the joint and then we'll brush back once it's ready to be dealt with. But like I say, don't worry about getting it on the face, you can soon wire brush it back. And we'll just deal with the bottom level now. It's a little bit tricky as well because it's quite low. Nevertheless, it's a job that I really enjoy doing. And once more, it has to look worse before it can get better. So I have a little bit of mix left. I'm not going to bring it up to the top again, you guessed it. We're just going to get some worked in there, then when I come to a final pointing on the top, that'll all be done with the same batch. So any sort of pointing work that I do like this, try and get bagged sand, that way the consistency is a little bit closer. When you buy it loose, you know, different quarries, it can vary. Even when you buy bagged sand, you think it's all graded, and then you find it's got lots of stone in it, little tiny stones. I've just hooked out a big stone now, so yeah. This will help. Now once I do start walking on it, stop it from rocking and just stabilise the slab. Just keep striking it in as far as you can, don't overwork it, which will bring all the water to the top. We've still got a good depth to go again with our next level. I've still got a bit of mix left over, so I think I'll just repair the base of that there. Hope you enjoyed today's content. Don't forget, leave us a comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye for now.